Start.
Hello, cordial greeting. My name is Daniel Sierra, and today I meet college Fernando.
Hello, good
We are
evening.
part of the hello. We are part of the Colombian education course. Uh, we will be debating the topic selected in the task two. The theme I chose is the cultural implication in the bilingual education in Colombia. A specific purpose is describe what are the cultural implications in bilingual education to generate critical and responsible thinking that helps us to bear guarantors of the cultural linguists, quality of our country. Is expected to achieve the goal through the socialization and discussion of the topic. uh, as the future educator, we must contribute to the cultural inclusion by not to exclusion. Is education in Colombia, being equality in the regard. With globalization is important to learn a second language, English, German, French, but all attention is focused in the main language, as many times the native language of our region are left behind, uh, which we can do as future teacher of professional to preserve this strength. This thesis is bilingual in Colombia has a many of recognized language, culture, and identities. In our country, Colombia, as attendance has been created to use bilingual in English, Spanish as the only goal. And bilingual, other foreign languages are indigenous language is lacking. There is a need to develop an equality of language policy, which involve the language and culture represented in the country. We the lead has a society to be more tolerant and must have the with foreign culture. And learning other languages is very interesting. Is as open that recognize the language and cultural diversity and our world can let us to recognize the importance of tolerance and respect for the other. Something important in today's society that we live in our classes. We are ignore or look down of the language spoken by the indigenous people. I see a certain rejection where hearing some speaking the Wajir language, for example. Language is important for our social identity. I think it's important analogy the current discourse on investment in English from a critical point of view. In order to determine the who really uh, who really benefit from the promotion of the bilinguals. Uh, I also believe that it is necessary to close the gap with bilinguals between private and state school in the country. It's important that bilingual school deport foreign policy on intercultural relationship. We will have a student to recognize extend our culture of understanding the other culture. Uh, the notion of bilinguals to Spanish, English leads to a distorted view the complex interrelationship between language, culture, as identity in the Colombian context. As a pupil teacher, we must contribute to Colombian society and special to our Students develop intercultural competence as well as linguistics, social linguistics, and speed competence. This will allows us to help students develop the cultural sensitivity. First of all, we must help ourselves as potential teacher to increase our awareness of the topic. It it's all okay.
Okay, thank you, partner Daniel, for your speech. I think that this topic is really important
Thank you for
for us.
it mean
Eh,
for listen to me.
okay, thank you. Okay, so I will continue with this is important speech. So I'm going to introduce myself again. So my name is Fernando Mena Sanchez, and now I continue talking about this foreign language in Colombia. Yes, so I want to talk about the education in Colombia. So education in Colombia is taking a turn towards bilingualism, and the national government has been making effort to make this happen. The Colombian government has implemented different plans. The most recent being the Colombia Bilingue. I don't know if you know about that, the Colombia Bilingue. Partner Daniel Sierra, do you know about this method, Colombia Bilingue?
Sorry, repeat the question.
Colombia Bilingue. This is a recent method that Colombia has in the moment. Do you know about that? Do you know?
Uh, I
Don't you
I know
remember
a
something?
little. Sí,
Okay. Uh, I think that this method is far from becoming a reality in Colombia. Why? Because as we can see, the public schools lack teachers prepared to face this challenge, and the English hours that are seen are not enough. So through this big problem, I wonder, or we can wonder about that. For example, do we think we as future teachers are ready to teach English? Can we hold a conversation in English? On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate the education you received at your school regarding the English language? Yes, so I think that these three questions are so important for us. So I think that in this case, in this big problem, we can find some advantages or some disadvantages too. Like the first one is the Colombian government has tried to increase the level of English in these schools, but there are some disadvantages. What are there? The only one, yes, the only that are close to achieving this just are private school, yes, just private schools. So in conclusion, I think that Colombia has a long and difficult road to achieve bilingually, but with hard work and government support, goals can be achieved. We as a teachers are part of this, and I think that we must find the way to the best. Yes, so I think that about this topic. I don't know you, Daniel.
okay, very well, partner.
Yes.
It, it's all
Okay.
next.
Okay. Thank you. So, partner, I think
I
that
has,
we finish this speech.
okay, it's a pleasure to share
Yes.
this time with.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I hope we can reflect on we have
Uh,
learned today.
okay. Thank you,
Okay,
Daniel. So,
okay, okay,
bye bye. Have a good night.
okay. Thank you.